What's up, YouTube? In today's video, we are content planning. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share my screen with you and pretty much show you where I get all of my inspiration for all of my social media posts. And as a small business owner, it is so important that you create and develop your own social media strategy. So each and every time you post on social media, you'll be posting with a purpose. So if you are a small business owner, or if you are a social media creative who is building a business online, stick around to the end because this video is for you. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm Cheri and I share social media marketing tips to help you kill it on social media. And in today's video, as you can see by the title and the thumbnail, we are going to be content planning. Content planning is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to developing a social media strategy, okay? You have content planning, you have content creation, you have content scheduling, and then you have content execution. And then even after that, there's still follow-up that you have to do. But to make sense of it all and to keep everything uniform and organized, I like to, kind of brain dump on paper, then shift everything over to a computer, then create the content, and then schedule it on whichever platform I choose. And if you missed out on my content scheduling video, I did an entire video on how I schedule all of my social media posts through Buffer. So make sure y'all check that out when you finish watching this video. All right, so before we hop into the video and before I share my screen with you, I think it's so important that you understand that my content strategy will look different from your content strategy, okay? We all have different goals when it comes to growing our small businesses on social media. So my content pillars may look different from your content pillars. I want you to use this video solely as inspiration for developing your own content strategy and kind of just, get in my head and see the type of things that I do for not only my clients, but for myself that have seemed to work. But to develop your very own content strategy, just ask yourself, what is my purpose for being on social media, okay? What message am I trying to get across, okay? Who am I trying to get the message across to? So that is the most important thing you want to know before you sit down to brainstorm to develop your content strategy. Ask yourself, who are you speaking to? Because I promise you guys, if you know who you're speaking to, once you got that all mapped out, it makes the content creation part that much easier. Share my PDF with you, and it's basically just a PDF that I created in Canva. I use it for my very own social media presence, and then I also use it for my clients. So if you want to get a copy of this PDF to help you when it comes to content planning, I'll leave a link to my free resource library down below. So the very first thing that we're going to do is we're going to select our content pillars, okay? Content pillars are basically the foundation to your entire content strategy. And as I told you earlier, my content pillars will differ from yours. So based on my social media goals, my content pillars are educate, social proof, and behind the scenes footage. Think about it as if you were writing a research paper for, let's say, school or something. You have your main ideas, which are your main topics, and then everything underneath is just support and information for your main ideas. So here's the fun part. For the sub pillars, you want to ask yourself questions like this. How can I educate my audience? How can I show social proof? Tongue twister. How can I show behind the scenes footage, and how can I inspire my audience? Okay. And the answer to these questions obviously will be what you put in for your sub pillars. Okay, so for me, for example, how can I educate my audience? I can give them social media marketing tips. I can give how-tos. There's so much that I can do. Okay, how can I show social proof? Well, I can share testimonials and client reviews. And if you go look on my Instagram now, you'll see that that's exactly what I do. A lot of the times when my clients, show me love, I take the actual review and post it on my Instagram. And another solid way to show social proof is by showing me helping my clients in the moment. Each and every time I interact with one of my clients, I let them know that this session will be recorded, whether it's an audio recording or a video recording. But that is most definitely a solid way to show social proof along with, user generated content. Now, behind the scenes footage is definitely some of my favorite content to create, because behind the scene footage, it just helps your audience to connect with you on a different level, because they can see your grind, they see how you built it from A to Z, and then that makes them feel like they're a part of that growth. So if you are a business owner, be sure to implement behind the scenes footage in your content strategy. All right, so moving right along, the next question that I often ask myself is, how can I inspire my readers? Okay, so I know my audience, and my audience is mainly small business owners and content creators. So how can I inspire them? I can, create motivational posts. I can create small business support posts. And the fun part about it is, all of this content does not have to be produced through a single image static post, okay? There are short form videos, there are carousel posts, there are Instagram reels, Instagram stories, there are TikTok videos. There's so much that you can actually do, when it comes to, the way that you produce this content. And don't let this intimidate or discourage you. I know it looks like a lot, but this is truly the work that you want to put in up front before you just start posting things on social media. Over here in the speech bubble at the top is where you want to decide what is your long form content platform and what's your short form content platform. And how you answer this question is, which platforms do you own, and which platforms do you spend most of your time creating content for? And for me, it would be YouTube and my blog. And my blog, because that is something that I own. And then YouTube, it takes a lot of work to create YouTube videos. There's the research, there's the filming, there's the editing, there's the thumbnail. It takes a lot to, maintain on this platform. So to help you as a business owner figure out where you should produce your long form content, ask yourself 2 questions. What platform do I own? And if you don't, that's fine. The next question is, which platform do you spend the most time creating content on? And like I said, for me, it's YouTube and my blog. So here's what I do. I keep a list of running ideas that kind of help me come up with my topics for each time I create a YouTube video or create a blog post. And I take that same topic to create short form content for TikTok and for Instagram. And then I could go live in my Facebook group and talk about that same topic, okay? I could host a clubhouse room and talk about the same topic. So you see how that works? All right, everybody, so that is all for today's video. I really hope that you found it helpful. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, because it does help more small business owners like you find my channel. Also, if you like social media marketing tips to help you kill it on social media, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And while you're at it, head on over to Instagram and follow me over there, because I share even more social media marketing tips on that platform. And while you guys wait for next week's video, be sure to check out one of these 2 videos, because they will help you on your social media journey. So I'll see you guys next week with a brand new video. Bye-bye.